All right, mic check, mic check, mic check. Looking ass. All right, what's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. We can turn this fucking lo-fi down. This lo-fi is a real fucking mood, dog. To be honest. All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. We got 17 people in the building. We got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 people in our Discord right now. So really appreciate everybody who's being here right now. Y'all are probably noticing I got my Bob Ross voice going on right now. That's because I just woke up like just a while ago. I really appreciate y'all coming through to talk this morning. This is again another edition of Gem Talk. We're here to talk music, man. We're here to talk producers grinding. We're here to talk, you know what I'm saying, what we need to do next. Like, what do we do next as producers? Producer Grind has had a big week. Had a lot of stuff going on. If y'all didn't catch the Bricks Domain championship battle, that was pretty crazy. Shout out to the winners who are flying out. Really appreciated everybody who participated and also everyone who was watching the battle. That was like some of the most fun I ever had. Like just in the chat alone, that was so fun. So we got a couple people here on our Discord right now. Everyone's just cooking up, chilling. You know what I'm saying? This is what our server is like. If you guys have not joined our server, make sure you join the link down below. I also got the link on the top right here. You see we got 600 people online right now. That's so crazy. This is why and this exactly leads into our topic today, which is about increasing your producer network. Step 1, join the Producer Grind Discord. And then after that, we can probably just end the whole conversation right there. Like, to be honest, we could probably end it all. But all I'm going to say is that increasing your producer network is more than just like, okay, I know this many people to this many people to this many people. A network, it goes deeper than that. So this is why I wanted to bring in all the boys to come in and talk about this stuff. So shout out to everybody who's in the room right now. Let's see, we got 4-5, Angelo, Chris 90s, Dead Panda, IG the Hood Saviors, J Sewell, Leno Prod, the homies Serenity and Kid Music. Shout out to all of y'all for being in here. Serenity and Panda are cooking up right now, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to come in and cook up and show us what you got. We're all getting a lot of work in. Everyone's coming up this year. Shout out to all of y'all too for getting us to over 4K members. 4K. Huge. We started it like we're like Donald Trump huge. Like this is like we hit over 4,000. Like dude, we started in what? Like we started in October, right? This when we started this, or was it like late September?
Something like that.
So I don't know what happened, but basically we rose to fame. We rose to acclaim. We've been featured on TMZ. We've been featured on World Star. It's been just absolute madness. It's been absolute madness. So if you guys want to come in and get some clout tokens, join the fucking server. But going back to your fucking network, okay? Yo, what's up, Estetica? What's up? So yes, you did. It's okay though. Look at this. But anyways, basically, like going back, whose phone? Anyways, going back to getting your producer network live. Not only doing things like joining a Discord server or, you know, connecting with the community like Producer Grind are great ways to increase your network, but having the ability to really have these people to not only rely on, but to have as like an accountability buddy. I really think that accountability buddy is such a good term and is such a good connotation for any friend that you have. If your friend is also your accountability buddy, that's really dope. And what I mean by that is a person that keeps you accountable, okay? Like let's take all that into consideration. Let's take into consideration what it really means to be accountable for yourself, what it really means to be accountable for your team and for other people if you're working on a project, and how much, I don't know, like, because I don't know, like, this is where I want you guys to chime in, because like I feel like nowadays when people do collabs and stuff, people kind of go at collabs kind of like a lazy way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, yo, I did mine, you just do the rest of this. Some people just aren't. You only get those few times where you really collaborate with someone and it's really truly like it feels like it's meant to happen. It feels like oh shit, you guys can't hear me on Discord? Oh, that's probably why. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But okay. So if so I was saying, like, if you don't keep yourself accountable, like in your career as far as like what we do. I mean, us being pretty independent and getting collabs out, you kind of have to do what you can to be a positive influence for people out there, because I'll tell you what, collabs was like my goal last year. Collabs was everything I wanted to do last year. That was my resolution. That was something that we wanted to like I wanted to do from the jump. And I'll tell you what, dude, doing collabs has done nothing but just increase my increase my producer level, increase my knowledge, increase my workflow, and really truly increase my network. So like I want to ask you guys is, when was the last time you guys did a collaboration that felt not necessarily natural, but just felt right? Like it was a good collaboration. Like it felt even like it could even be as easy as just someone sending you a loop or even grabbing a loop, you know, like when was the last time you had a really solid collaboration?
My first was pretty solid. I haven't done one since, honestly. I've only done one, but we worked on it for like a week, so like we put a lot of passion into the project as far as I can tell.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Anyone else? Anyone else worked on a project?
Are we talking about paid collabs?
B clubs? What do you mean?
Any kind of collab.
Yeah.
Paid collabs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Paid collab works too.
I've only done 2.
Oh, okay.
2 paid collabs. One was with this guy called Ruben Ocean. That wasn't a good one. He sent me some Looperman melodies,
Oh,
and I had to do the rest of it. It's crap.
He sent you Looperman melodies? What?
Yes, this dude sent me Looperman melodies and tried to pass it over as his own. You know, that kind of stuff.
Oh my
And
god.
paid him.
Wow. You got money back on that? Or do you
Uh,
have to find him? You want me to find him?
I mean, he actually
it was
blocked
paid,
me.
dude.
He blocked me like a week after because I called one of his own melodies trash. It sounded like one of those kind of like 2010 kind of melodies, you know?
This nigga.
This man.
I
That's
didn't even know it
crazy.
was going to be this bad, but oh my god.
That's really crazy. Like, and
So, what made you feel like you needed to pay him? For a collaboration?
I mean, sorry, I was just lagging a little bit. It said, crap, what was it? Because I wanted to collaborate with him because he was working with an artist that I wanted to work with. But I
see.
realized, so he was like, hey, I'm charging like $50 for 2 collabs. And I was like, yeah, sure. Might be worth it. Well, thing is, after we done those collabs and he blocked me, turns out those collabs never got used and I ended up getting a song with the artist anyway. Just by going in his
W for
DMs.
you, bro.
that's what I'm
I
talking
mean, he's a
about.
smaller artist.
No,
That's
that's
exactly not what we're talking about.
I guess
Yeah.
like that's not I guess like that's in topic. I mean, that's cool that you got the collab and you got the stuff out of the way, but I mean, like, I'm talking about, when was the last time you had a genuine collaboration with like a producer? Like, I'm talking like you went over to a homie's house, you guys started making beats and were just vibing and all of a sudden made something. I'm talking about a moment like that, because that kind of stuff I feel like doesn't happen as often anymore. It's been happening a lot more, especially in
now during COVID.
yeah, I mean, in our thank God for like the producer community and stuff. Like, there's people out there looking out for each other who are. I've had dope collabs on Zoom and through this Discord too, but not saying like I never paid for a collab personally ever personally. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not ready for that moment yet. It's just at the point right now. I personally don't see me paying for a collab could like really push me at the moment. Like, I just really want to focus more on my craft and keep working with my people that I enjoy working with. I don't know, it's a different mentality, because a lot of people say like you got to work with the people that you are close to, and you got to work with, you know what I'm saying, like those who are around you, like your family, and then you got to treat them like family. But then it's also like sometimes your family doesn't always know, right? So, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they kind of create a gap for you between this industry and, you know what I'm saying, like your home, which is what, you know what I'm saying, if you're a musician, you know what I'm saying, music is your life, you know what I'm saying, like you got to really kind of have you ever had like that kind of collaboration with someone where you just kind of walked into the room with them?
Nope.
Had a great moment. Well, let me tell you.
Really
This fool just straight up denied me right now. You were like, nope, looking ass. I'm just
sorry. My mistake.
I'm just saying, like it's. I know that sounds like something that's not possible, but I want to tell y'all that like that kind of shit is really what makes the most amazing music, and honestly, what can help you finish music fast. Or doing things like joining like our room like this and just cooking up. Like I don't know, it's always nice to have that like. It's always nice to have that extra buddy, you know what I'm saying? To have that resource like right in front of you, as opposed to like fucking worrying about, oh, okay, I just have to like, yo, if I can't get this, oh no, I got this. It's all cool. It's all cool. Like if you can't understand some shit, like sometimes if you can't understand shit, you need some help, or you need a melody, or you need some fucking help. It's not a bad thing to have a homie come hop on the hi-hats if he's your homie, right? And I feel like that's where it gets like really specific, because like,
Oh wait, yeah, I have had a moment. Now that I think about it, I had to go deep in my mind.
let's
So
go.
essentially, I was in a server, a different server. It's called YG Sounds, and essentially, I hopped on this chat with like a guy called Fetty Knox, and I was like, "Hey, I'm working with this artist right now. I'll send you the song." I'm like, "Hey, I'm doing this collab, and I just don't know how to make this melody." So he sent me a melody over. Like, it was just one of those kind of pain melodies.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went crazy on it.
Wow, that's awesome. You see that,
and we actually got it placed. That's the best thing.
yeah, see, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how like when I feel like collabs, it's more than just like you guys working on a song. It's really two people putting their energy and manifest together and manifesting something great. Like I've seen like some of the most amazing music just has the most amazing backstory. Some of the most amazing songs have a great backstory behind them, you know? So it's crazy to think about that.
I mean, just like Timbaland said, it takes collaboration to reach greatness, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You can only be as good as you are, but if you have another GOAT right next to you, you can like just make double the amount of GOAT shit.
Yeah, I mean, Timbaland in the room is chill, but Timbaland and Scott Storch in the same room doing the same thing is awesome. You know what I'm saying? So, you see, now we got. I just want to give a shout out also quick to our Team PG members in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got Leno in the building and we got T-Will in the building. You know what I'm saying? The goats are in the building. So, continue.
Shout out to me.
You know what I'm saying? What's good? And then
What's good, T-Will?
Continued on for. Yo, what's up, T? Oh shit.
Yeah, it was good with y'all, man.
What's popping? What's popping?
Good one.
Yeah, so continue on to our network thing. Another question I have for y'all in this Discord is, what is the thing that's increased your network the most over the past year?
Discord.
Discord?
Yeah.
Discord.
Discord.
The Team PG Discord.
Really?
Show.
That's
I
crazy.
suggest everybody to join this shit for real.
Shit is going down, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to tell y'all except for a lot of things have been happening, and you know, it's just crazy. Like when you just put your head down and work, you know what I'm saying? You got people grinding at the same time.
Exactly.
I want to explain the importance of that shit too. Like, yo, Serenity, like, when was the last, like, when did you start? When did you?
To me, it's like,
No,
yeah.
I was gonna ask you, when did
To
you
me,
start
it's like, when you
songwriting?
go- I started songwriting like probably like 2 to 3 months ago. Like, but really going like really seriously. I was writing songs like that, but like I really went into it. Like I got books and really got in. Like I feel like if you want to learn a craft, you really got to go into the lab. You really got to like understand and analyze it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can make a dope beat, but like being able to provide a dope beat or write a good song every time you step into the room is something completely different. So you really got to master the craft.
Right, and what would you say? What has your network done for your craft?
A lot. I mean, just being able to songwrite open other opportunities for producing, and just like I don't know, just being more versatile just opens opportunities. But I don't know. It's like it's so much that comes with it. Like if you can songwrite, you can collab with producers on songwriting, and they're gonna send you loops. It's just like, to me, collaboration, it has most of the time has to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It does. It's and I mean collaboration. I mean sometimes, like I said, but then there's paid collabs and stuff, which I feel like is genuine because you're genuinely reaching out to someone, being like, "Yo, dude, I really admire your work. I will pay you to help me like make something awesome." You know, so.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm not well versed in that category. I have not paid for a collab ever, but it's the same question goes for everyone else here in this Discord. Anybody, what has your network done for your craft?
If anything, it's just made me step my shit up. Like
Yeah.
before I joined the PG community, I was fairly new to producing, and I didn't really know what kind of direction I was going to take things in, and I didn't really have anyone to talk about like shit that I didn't know. But now, like, this has opened up so many different avenues and people that I can talk to. If I've got a question, I'll just hit up Serenity or Sam or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
And you just
to
feel
us-
like a sense of purpose when you just work with different people.
I like that. I like that.
I mean, like, we just really push each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it has to be honest feedback. You really push the other person. Like, we go hard, like, try to be better every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, when you're by yourself, like, what's super hard about producing is, like, that's your business, right? You got to be your own boss. Ain't nobody gonna kick you in the ass and be like, yo, bro, you gotta work on that shit. Cause like it's your ear, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's nice, that's better than what I did. But if you have somebody, you know what I'm saying, you can always like have competitions and whatever. You really just like your friends can motivate, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you're not motivated, and then you see like Sam going crazy with a beat. I'm like, damn, I gotta match that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just being in a group always pushes like the best.
When you see them get a win,
Right.
it
If it's
just
the right
inspires
energy
you.
in the group, you know
It
what I'm
really
saying? Like,
does. It really does.
you see one winning, if you see one guy winning, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like getting placements or being in the industry might seem far for people. You see one guy getting small wins, you know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, this shit possible. Let's go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And if it's on a genuine level, like it's the best thing that could happen to you. You know, like collaboration is the key.
100%. I think that whole friendly competition thing's a great topic to go off of too. Like, there's been a lot of stories of like guys. I mean, especially like there's a lot of guys who live in houses together, and they just they cook up amongst each other. Homie will come home, and the homie cooked up a beat that's so amazing. He's like, "Fuck, I gotta really step it up. I really gotta work on." And I feel like that whole friendly camaraderie, between each other is really what really creates greatness. And it's also like a training in a way. It's like a training for like really like working out. Okay, like let's simulate this scenario in a way. Like say like, okay, Serenity gave me a top line. I have like a day to literally, or like I have literally 15 minutes to cook up a whole beat to this. Like it's great training. It's great, like like a great way to learn and a great way to fail. Like in failing, man, I don't know, man. I'm all about failing in a good way. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you fail, when I went to acting school and they said for improv, when you fail, you got to fail hard. You know what I'm saying? Because when you fail hard, you never fail again, and you learn always from the best, and you never, Jesus Christ. What is going on? Imagine. I'm gonna turn you down for a second. But that's what I'm saying. Like if you keep that friendly camaraderie amongst each other and to find some cool producers that you fuck with, like really do what you can to take advantage of that and really develop a network, because growing your network starts from the beginning. It starts from the beginning. It starts from the smallest, like your 5 people. Like, tech companies start in their fucking garage with 5 coders pushing each other to the max until they reach fucking Apple status. Like there's growth.
I just got the placement of networking with the homies. Like they were like, yo, check this shit out. Go, like I joined a live, and then after live I play my beats. Nigga fuck with my beats, you know what I'm saying? I got a DM, hit up by the DM, and the guy that I got a placement with turns out to be in the industry, well known, upcoming, like just you cannot see all the things, for example, all the opportunities you could seize. And if you have like a good working group chat, or you got like a good amount of friends, y'all all work together, you know what I'm saying? They have these influences, they follow these artists that drop their beat emails or whatsoever. Like it's
hard.
Good to have friends. It's hard,
but it's hard. Like it's dope, but it's also hard to develop a network. Like it wasn't really until PG has definitely increased my network tenfold. But when I was as a DJ or as like a live artist, like the whole reason I go to a show is to network. You know, like every conversation becomes like, it's weird because it's like you're out there, you're trying to have fun, you're trying to just do you, but at the same time, you are also you're trying to do you, but also at the same time you're also trying to like network and get yourself out there and shit like that. So I don't know. Anyone else have I wanted to ask another question too. The other question is, what do you think? Do you think that you can get away without doing collabs for your whole music career? Do you think that someone can get away without doing one single collab through their whole music career?
It's possible. It's possible, but you have to find a really smart way of doing it. A really smart way. But
I mean,
the chances are very slim because you got niggas on YouTube who don't collab with anyone, but they find a really intelligent way of just like building up a following, and then they use that as leverage to get collabs. It doesn't work for everyone, but it's possible.
It is possible. So let's speak on leverage too for a second, because leverage is kind of what makes a project or a collaboration kind of worth it. Like, what you say, Tebow?
That nigga say nigga.
Who said that? That's not good. That's not good.
Jay Sewell, bruh. Bruh, Jay
Huh?
Sewell.
What?
I'm black, dude.
Oh.
you been? Dude got confused by the British accent, bro.
Man.
He heard
You
British.
got black people in England, nigga. Jesus.
They definitely do.
Nah, bro, I had to make sure, bro. Yeah,
I'm
you
dead.
getting a little too confident, no cap.
That nigga said, nigga.
He's like, hold up.
If I show your camera.
Oh.
Shit. Anyway, I forgot what we were talking about.
Possible on your own.
Yeah. Do you think it's do you think it's T-Will? Do you think it's possible for somebody to completely do the shit on their own, no collab whatsoever in their life?
Hell no.
Hell no.
No. It all depends on how you move, but nah. I say not me. I had to do collabs, bro. Shit, I think probably the highest I paid was maybe like $350 for like a collab. But that shit ended up working out. Like they say, bro, money talk, bro, for real. That shit really do talk.
No, for sure.
I got this dude, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, do not be this weird, bro. It's like niggas be DMing me, bro, and be asking me for like either loops or like anything, bro, cause. And it's like, bro, and it's just like the way they be going about it. They be like, bro, like y'all be weird about that shit. Like, bro, if you need something, just say what you need. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I got this much. You know, like, can we work? You know, what's up? But some niggas, bro, they be hitting me up on some weird shit. Like, bro, do you even do like custom loops, or do you do loops at all? Like, I be seeing your videos and stuff, but I don't know if you really make it loose. It's like, bro, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's
Like,
crazy.
watching my videos, bro, you talking about like, you ask me all these weird ass questions and common sense questions. Like, that's what I do, bro. But that's another big thing, bro, is the way niggas be coming in DMs, bro, and just be asking for shit, and they be like, bro, like, it just make you want to be like, you know what? Don't even ask me for nothing else, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or either I'm gonna charge your arm and a leg. Like, that's what some niggas do. But I'm working with bro. I'm working with him just to see what he trying to do. But yeah,
Right. So I guess you kind of like gotta like see what you can do. Like the power there's power in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like a team could be small, but it can be mighty. Like you can't really stray away from the fact that collaborating with people is really dope. I thought that I could do this shit all on my own. I mean, I used to be in a band, man. Like when you're in a band, you have no choice but to collaborate with people. Like you have to.
exactly.
You have to depend on that drummer to fucking rock with you. You have to depend on that bass player to really keep you a good foundation. You know what I'm saying? You have to depend on that singer to really just vocally kill it every single time. So I feel like, yo, Keys, I can hear your audio. Thank you. I was saying that like if you can't really depend on anybody when you're kind of in the studio by yourself, except for yourself, right? So But then how much can you depend on yourself to get how many things done? I mean, I don't know how many times like I've spread myself so thin to where I've just gotten completely stressed out, and then it's starting to affect my mental, So, you know,
and it's kind of weird. Like, well, I ain't gonna say it's kind of weird, but it is a little complicated when people just don't know how to describe like what they want.
right.
Like, bro was telling me, he was like, bro, I just want some dope loops, and I'm like, bro, I can see some trash ass loops, and say, no, you wanted some dope loops, just some dope loops. So,
Right.
and then you got people like what they do is like, if I'm going to the studio, if I'm making something, like they'll just be like, yo, can I get like this type of beat, like, and they'll pull up some Michael Jackson, but then at the end of the day, they wanted some Taylor Swift.
Huh?
It's like, and it's weird because it's like you got to recreate it and you got to try to think of what they thinking of and try to put it into music. But that shit, bro, they like people just don't know how to describe shit, bro. All the time they be like, yo, I want some more reverb, and they ain't never.
That's the problem.
Right. This is why collabs are good. This is why collabs are good, so you can learn when not to say these things. Look at that.
This is also why you should just pay attention to language arts.
Yeah, very true.
I swear. Like, I think a lot of the things that I value when it comes to communicating with people, a lot of it is just, like, people say, I'm not going to use this and that, like, when you're in school and stuff. I'm not going to use this and that. I don't, like, why do I have to learn about Shakespeare, this and all that stuff? But, I mean, basic communication skills are super important, and we're taught those things in school, but people kind of don't look at it that way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I mean, you could communicate with. I mean, communication really is kind of also dependent on you too. I mean, I've noticed that from certain collaborations, like I've let certain things fall through from my lack of personal communication as well, and now on top of that, so sometimes, if it, like I said, going back to like the whole like working with your friends and your family thing, like if you're working with a homie and like you guys are you really believe in this dude and like he's talented and you know that you can just get the work, sometimes you gotta really push that. Sometimes as a good friend or as the bigger man in the situation, sometimes pushing it is a way to like just really, if it's a project that you really believe in, it's a way to catapult that and really inspire someone. I don't know, Kyle Beats and Russ were talking about in their podcast how they both love the feeling of just inspiring someone to do something they thought they couldn't do. And I get the same feeling, dude. I get the same feeling. Like, I love getting people to a place where they've never been before and making them feel like they can do whatever they can. Like, that to me is a win. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like almost like it's just as much satisfaction as getting a placement. It's like, I don't know, like a life motto for me is always like, you make one person smile a day, you're doing good in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're having good days.
Aside from that too, aside from communication, like you said, it is sometimes you got to be accountable also, depending on how you personally communicate with others. But I also mean kind of like in a literacy context, and people also who don't really analyze context when you're communicating with them too, because I feel like a lot of people in the producer community sometimes take things out of context and don't understand what you're trying to say because they're just trying to hop on into the conversation without really thinking about what is going on. And I don't know why Serenity's laughing, but if you're laughing,
that was Jay Sewell laughing.
No.
That was me, bro.
Damn, you just blamed him.
I just mentioned you because I thought maybe you had something.
Why you assuming something? Aren't you doing what you was telling people not to do?
No, because if you had something to say,
bro, what the fuck
fellas,
going on
relax,
with you, bro?
relax.
Like, goddamn,
Serenity, I didn't mean to come across aggressive. I literally actually wanted to know if you had something to say. That's all.
Huh?
Quick question: do y'all feel like nowadays you gotta have talent?
Say what?
I think you have to be
nowadays,
competent.
you feel like you have to have talent as a producer.
I think you have to be competent.
For what? For what though?
More talent, but honestly, I don't think
be
it takes
successful,
much talent.
Because you can be mid, and if you got the right network, you can do well. So I think you have to have musical competency.
Right.
So the question is, do you need to have talent? Like,
do you need to have talent? That's a good question. It's a really good freaking question.
How do you define talent?
How do you define talent? Is the
Yeah,
question.
is being mid talented? I don't get it. Then no, you don't need it.
You don't need talent then.
It could help, but yeah, your network is is kind of more valuable nowadays.
I mean, I believe like if you have talent, it's gonna help you, but like hard work at the end of the day will pay off. You know what I'm saying?
Hard work will
Just a
definitely
matter of
make
when.
talent.
I mean, if you're not talented, if you don't have a good ear, like you're really going there and like learn music theory, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna help you knowing how to create a certain feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you can always get there with hard work. It might take you fast, like longer. It might take some time, but like I don't believe you really need talent. I mean, you gotta have a little.
That's another thing. I don't think people want to take their time.
What do you mean take their?
I feel you on that one.
Yeah. Some people just want to move up. Yeah.
I wanted everything at once.
People
not even
want
realizing that my beats suck.
Yeah.
I'm with Jay too. Like, I still have so much to learn and so many things I want to improve on that I myself sometimes I'm like, man, I don't got time for this. But I don't have a choice. If I want to really do it well and consistently, I gotta put it into practice first.
So maybe you don't need talent, but maybe you need just overall good character. I mean, in my opinion, like I feel like your character and the way you brand your brand, the way you represent, is kind of important to your talents and your attributes too. Important, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing like it's nothing like it's nothing like I come in here and because I'm a more better musician or whatever that I deserve this. I mean, there are people who make amazing songs out there that honestly like don't put themselves in a good enough position to like get recognition, and that's on them. Like you can only help someone so much to the point to where you just got to be like, okay, man, like I've given you the tools that I know, like I can't, there's nothing, like you have to start believing in yourself. I mean, I've talked to a lot of friends like that who wanted to quit music, but I think they make amazing stuff. And I'm like, dude, like you make amazing music. It's just the fact of the matter is you're just worried about how it's going to be presented out in the world. And it's understandable. It's scary. It's scary, like in a way, like for someone who is so used to being in the dark or in the shadows to finally come out and express themselves in a really like artistic form, you know what I'm saying, that anybody of any kind of any size, shape, age can listen to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's some people get nervous from that stuff, and that's why having that network and having those good connections and having those good homies is what helps you like push through that kind of stuff and helps you like realize, okay, like yo, if my homies are giving me good feedback about this stuff, then hell yeah, I'm gonna fucking keep working on it, because obviously it's working for them. If it's working for them, it's working for me, because that's just admiration. But dude, going back to the talent thing, I don't know. I think like having talent is really what makes you last longer in the business. But I don't think talent is what really defines your brand. I feel like your network and the culture that you create, right? Because a good artists create cultures based around their brand, like cultures, like, you know what I'm saying? Like NWA was a culture, like that, all that type of shit was a culture, and like added to the whole like history of music, you know? And making iconic stuff like that doesn't necessarily have to be from just, you know, your extreme amazing talent. Your extreme amazing talent with the fact that you were able to produce and make that moment happen and create it and like make that song happen and produce the song, because we all know producing the song is more than just playing the keys on it and just throwing down the drums. Like overall, like when you release the song, there's a lot more to producing a track, you know? So I don't know. That's kind of where I sit on the whole, like, do you need talent thing? Because
even your personality, that plays a role as well.
It really, like I said, your character, totally, 100%. 100%. Your character is really important. Someone said if you're talented in networking and finding out ways to engage with your audience, skill and hard work over talent. And I feel like hard work is like what creates talent. Those 10,000 hours is what creates talent. I mean, I wouldn't know how to play guitar if I didn't practice every single goddamn day, like on God. Like, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people, I guess, are just some people say you could be born with perfect pitch. You could be born with this and born with that. You're not fucking Lady Gaga, dude. Like, you don't have to keep saying you're fucking born this way, dog. Like, all I'm saying is that, dude, no matter if you're born with perfect pitch or not, if you don't maintain your perfect pitch, you're gonna lose it. That's how it goes. It's like if you go swimming and you don't swim for 20 years and you step back in the water, you might not know. And you might get a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if people can say they can have this, perfect that. Nobody's perfect. You know? Nobody's perfect until they really make it perfect for themselves.
Can somebody mute there? I could hear myself double.
Oh, here.
Whose mic is on?
I'll mute it.
I mean, yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I think like I know so many like talented people, but they don't really go far in their career because they don't have the work ethic. And I think the ones that are most successful, their work ethic, consistently putting out stuff, building their catalog. The fact that they failed more is why they're way more successful. Because so many people that I've tried to work with, they're talented for sure. They're like super dope, but their work ethic's not there. If I need something back by deadline, they don't do it. They're not consistent. They drop maybe once a year. And it's like, when I see them come to somebody that's maybe not as talented or not as skilled from like a craft standpoint, but they're working on their craft every day, they tend to last longer. They tend to get better because they failed more. And then it also builds trust because of their consistency. So it makes me want to work with them more because I know even if they're not there yet, that they're working towards that versus somebody that's super talented. They might be in their head. And it's like, I don't want to work with you because I don't even know what I'm going to get back. So definitely I agree with hard work ethic builds talent and hard work over talent. Because, I mean, I went to music school. There's a lot of talented people there. I'm not saying who specifically, but there's a lot of people that I don't hear from no more because, I don't know, maybe it was a phase for them. Maybe nobody taught them how to fail more, how to have that work ethic.
The funny thing is, bro.
That is true. Now that I think about it.
The funny part is about like this whole thing, bro. Like when, at least when it comes to like music, just in general, bro. Like this shit, bro. It's literally 90% business and it's like 10% music, bro. Because they told us, bro, like even in band, like that shit was the same. In band, bro, that shit is goddamn 10% physical, 90% just music for real. So it's like you really ain't gotta do a lot. You just gotta be consistent and show your face and be around so people can know who the fuck you is and like what you got going on. Like that's all my focus is definitely as far as YouTube is just doing consistent videos, showing. I ain't even showing my face, but at least y'all see like what I'm cooking up because it's like I got a lot of stuff that I'm trying to drop. So you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drop some gems and a whole bunch of other shit in these videos so y'all can be watching them, bro. But yeah, everybody ain't ready for that sauce, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ready for that.
Always. Everyone's ready for the sauce. Everyone's ready to always like move to the next. They want the next step now. They want the next step now. They want it right then, right now. Like right then, right now. You know?
And that's the thing. Like I agree with you, Meek. And the thing is about people, like they expect to get it from us, and it's like, bro, y'all gotta take out the time to find this shit your damn selves.
Man, I'm just giving. I'm telling. I'm always saying I'm always saying, like, guys, I'm just doing the best to give you my take on how I do my workflow. Cause dog, no one's got a template like me in FL, dog. No one. Like the people would think I'm ridiculous for having a bigger template like me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, like you got Pro Tools.
Gee, Will, I know what you mean though. It can be kind of annoying to be honest sometimes, but I mean that's also kind of something you signed up for when being a part of a community like this to help.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean it's something you signed up for?
People don't draw the line between doing something yourself and asking for advice.
Right. Well, I feel like
I don't think he means advice. I think he meant people come up to him expecting like an alley-oop or a cosign.
Yeah, they just want like.
Well,
they
when I
want
say this, because I know a lot of people are like, how do you do this or do that, and then it's just like I'm not Google. Like, this is information you can find on your phone.
But you just said this is what we signed up for.
No, I said, hold on. No. See, like you're taking that.
You did say that.
I said, being a part of this community it's gonna come with those people. You signed up for multiple things, but like it can be a side effect of being a part of this. But I'm not saying it's gonna be a huge, terrible issue. You can offer your help and advice, but I'm just saying that I think some people or some viewers or some readers, whatever it may be, sometimes can't draw the line between using the information you're learning to incorporate it yourself, or just feel like it's a one all be all solution. Does that make sense?
I feel like what we do in Producer Grind is we provide people with the tools and techniques of the trade. We also inspire those who are on the same level as us, because, dog, we are all on the same. We're on the same level. Some of us are on the same level as y'all. I'm on the same level as y'all. Like, I am not like, you know what I'm saying? I am not trying to be like, yo, just because I know a few of this and that, it's just because I'm a better producer. Like, no one's ever trying to flex, and I don't think ever in that reason too that, like, because even though this is what we signed up for, that people of course are going to backlash, or some people are going to be like, nah, this is not the right way to do it. I got a lot of that type shit when I put up my Ozone 9 mastering video. Bunch of people were like, oh no, just put a soft clipper. Like, why are you having to do all this? Like, why do you got to do all this? And then it's like, dude, I wasn't trying to say that this is better. I'm just trying to say that this is what you do with Ozone 9. And that's all cool, right? And that's all cool. And that's all cool. I can't give people the tools to, like, just make beats fast. Like, I can, and I know how to. We all know how to make beats fast. TB and T Will have already covered this stuff many times and have done an amazing job at it. So what we kind of have to do now is kind of innovate and also relate, innovate and relate to, like, our community, because if we can't relate to what our community is going through in the production side of things, because it's all technical stuff, dog. We are technical. We're like a almost like a FL support group, low key. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what it is. Like, you got to really think about it. Like, you got to think about it like, yo, like when TB shows you some like slice X sauce, or, you know what I'm saying, T Will shows you some fucking Edison sauce or anything, like that type of stuff is what is like the tools and the tricks of the trade. But I'm not taking it the wrong way. Like, I'm not mad at you when you said that. I'm just saying, like, because what we sign up for, when you sign up to be a producer, when you sign up to do music for your life, you kind of there's no contract to this stuff, but you know what I'm saying, there is some litigations and rules to the trade and work and tricks to it, you know.
Nope.
You know what's funny?
I completely 100% agree with everything you just said. I'm just saying, in T-Will's perspective of how people sometimes come up to you as expecting a universal solution for something that has a bunch of solutions. You know, does that make sense?
100%.
Like, this is the one way I can say it, bro. Look, if I crash my car and Meek crashes his car, bro, both go to two different mechanics, bro. They both will fix the car. But shit, mine might do it the hood ghetto way, and his might do it the fucking perfect way, exactly by the book. But shit, at the end of the day, we both gonna drive out that bitch in our car. So who really won? Who really lost, bro? Shit, my car's still driving. I'm still driving out that bitch. It's fucking.
I don't think y'all understand what I'm trying to say.
No, we do.
Move on to another topic.
Yeah, we do, dog. There's no reason we need to keep elaborating now. I want to see what T Will is gonna say about it. T Will, did you have something to add on to that or no?
Okay, you got it. Yeah, I was about to ask for do y'all, like, when it comes to tutorials, do y'all remember tutorials that actually educate y'all? Do y'all just remember tutorials that actually make you laugh?
Honestly,
because a lot of tutorials, bro, they just like for entertainment. They not necessarily for teaching. And the funny part is, like, a lot of those videos be the videos that really go up compared to the ones that's just tutorials. Because people go on YouTube to watch shit and be
for
laughing.
content.
You're trying to get entertained always. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's content. I think what's important is like trying to combine like the entertaining part with the knowledgeable part. Because there will be only a certain amount of people that are really like diving deep, trying to learn stuff. You know, I'm really trying to dissect shit and really trying to understand and learn shit. Like, look at like, as example, like the Meek Master and shit, you know, you gonna have people that really, they're like, okay, why does he do this? And okay, this is that. And you have these lazy people that kind of ignorant.
Get the fuck
like,
out of here.
I don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
Soft clipper all day.
Soft clipper all day. So, I mean, as Producer Grind, y'all have like probably a mix of both as audience. So you have to like find the balance, you know, with the education and the entertainment to really be like making shit work, you know, like. Because I watch shit to learn shit, but I cannot speak for everybody else. I know there's producers that just watch shit because y'all funny, you know, because they fuck with y'all. So it's like, just balance is important, I think.
100%. You also got to I've also noticed too, as being a content creator and getting into this, because before PG, I never made any content, and getting into the whole content game, you kind of also, it's important to do stuff that you're confident in and do content that you're and tell people stuff that you know that you're really good at, and whether it's like a legitimate way to do it or not, I feel like being creative in the studio is also important, you know. Like, I don't know, I have this book, I have a book, it's called The Mental Health Producer Game or something like that, and I've been reading it, and they talk about the tutorials thing, like how we kind of wash ourselves away in tutorials, how we kind of like dig ourselves into the rabbit hole of fucking YouTube, basically, like what Russ was talking about in the Call Beats podcast, and he said he said, you know, like, what's a good thing to do to kind of really break it down is to really just focus on your production and just keep focusing and working hard. And if you really are struggling to get past one certain thing, then reference that tutorial, you know, like maybe 2 to 3 tutorials a day as opposed to like 10, you know, for some people, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's also like an entertainment thing, right? So you got to take into consideration, am I just trying to be entertained or am I trying to learn something? This is where it comes down to your own personal, like, workflow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to make videos for people to get to work. I try to make videos for people to start going. Like, yo, like, this is an idea. Like, hopefully this inspires you, gets the gears turning, gets that fire under your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? To get that shit moving forward.
Mm-hmm. I think sometimes it also depends on how people like to like to absorb information. You know, sometimes people are more visual, or sometimes people remember things depending on how it made them feel. And I think Producer Grind is pretty good at, you know, making you laugh, but it's also good at providing you value.
When you feel that connection to the person that's doing the tutorial,
yeah, like, I feel like
you're much more likely to keep going back.
TB's videos are a perfect balance between education and entertainment, in my opinion. I think he does a good job of putting both into the same spectrum and being able to push valuable content that way.
Right. There's literally a whole section in this book, and in the section it's called "Why Tutorials Can Be Bad for You." And at the end, I'll just say the last thing they say. The last thing they say about it is opening your DAW and listening to your 8-bar loop for 20 minutes is not making music. It's just procrastinating.
Yeah.
And the reason why this book, The Mental Game of Music Production, for anyone who's interested, by Jason Timothy, it's been very awesome. It says The Mental Game for electronic music production, but I've really just taken it into all production in general. And what I've learned is just basically, you know, do what's best for your workflow. And going back to, like, we got to kind of bring this back to, like, increasing your network, you know, having a network and having this kind of for real, like this kind of love and this kind of inspiration, all this energy right now in this room is enough to inspire somebody to go out there and make some amazing music right now today, you know? And that's like, that's what matters. And that's what matters, right? What matters is where can I get some energy from, you know, that's not just the fucking sun, you know? I'm not producing outside all the time, dude. I'm not getting vitamin D all the time. I'm going to need some energy, you know what I'm saying? And thank God that for some reason, a lot of producers got a lot of energy. I mean, at least I do. And maybe that's just me. I think it's just me, but I don't know. Like, it's a lot of
from the music, man.
You got hella energy.
But I mean, that's the thing is, like, what can we do to create our own culture as opposed to trying to follow those who have already created one, you know? That's always what I try to, like, attribute and tell anybody when they're starting out as an artist, you know? It's really important to really build that brand behind you and build that culture, build that vibe, that kinship, that familyship, you know? Like, I went to a music video shoot the other day. It's just like my homies, my boy who's rapping on it is like his whole family is there, and it's dope. It's like this whole vibe. It's a culture, and is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that to me is what creates the music and really adds to that, as opposed to just like, yo, like, let's just, you know what I'm saying, let's get these real quick collabs out of the way and get the bread, you know? I'm also a testament guy when it comes to making music with intent and making music that means something to you. And if sometimes you just need to grab the bag, then I'm not going to harbor you from grabbing the bag. I'm just saying that sometimes for your own mental sake as a producer, it's really important that you make music that you really truly enjoy. Because if you start to do this stuff, this is going to become a desk job in less than like a week. It's going to become a desk job for you. And last thing you want to do is make this become a desk job. This ruin music in general. So I kind of wanted to bring that back around because we kind of got off topic with the whole networking thing, but that's the thing. Do you feel like do you guys feel like you can develop a network through tutorials? Like, do you feel like do you guys feel like that? Like, you guys ever been like in the comments and met people in the comments of YouTube tutorials and stuff like that?
Nah, honestly, personally, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't never tried that, but you know what? Like, I'm sure if you were in the comments of any YouTube video and you put, yo, this is my Instagram, trying to collab some shit, like someone will hit you up.
100%. It's crazy how many people are down to collab nowadays.
That.
Yeah. People read, dog.
And especially, bro, if you say, I have loops, hit me up to collab, man, that's more than, a lot of people don't even got no loops to offer. You're already a step ahead of them, putting something on the table saying, yo, I got some loops, hit me up, we could work.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Value.
Exactly, bro. Value, bro. You watch them gurus online, you gotta provide value, man.
Mm-hmm.
You always gotta lead with value.
Value.
Always. Like you cannot go there like, especially when you hit up bigger people. Like say you hit up industry nigga, bro. You cannot slide in his DMs and be like, yo, I want to work with you. Can you send me? Can you give me? Can I have? Bro? Yeah. That nigga not gonna ignore you or block you. Like, you always gotta fucking go there and be like,
gonna leave you on scene.
Either you say your fucking budget or you gotta leave a value. Like, this is what I can provide for you. This is my fucking budget. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
What the hell?
TV's big ass lips just joined the stream looking.
Fucking crispy ass lips, bro.
Hey, man. Fuck what y'all talking about. Listen, how y'all feel about that Bricks the Man interview?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, boy. Bro. Yo, you did some good shit, TB. You put the work in. I'll say that.
You did, bro. You killed it in that video for sure.
You did a great job, man. It was fire.
No, that's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, what do y'all think about the brick free beats, paying for placements? Let's talk about it. I want to talk about talk about that.
All right, so
I'm gonna say it could be some third party, benefits to that idea that he was pushing. Because people will hit him up for collabs and shit, maybe. But like, you don't always have to go like that. Because bro, you could provide value to people and do shit for them that maybe some guy doesn't know how to make no website or something. He's trying to make some art or some shit. If you know how to do that, you could tell him, be like, yo, I know how to do this shit for free. And don't even say I'm gonna send you no loops. Just do it for him and call it a day. And then hit him up next day, be like, yo, you need some shit, I can do it for you. And you don't gotta always pay people money, bro. But man, if I was up and some guy was like, yo, here's $1,000 with collab, and some other guy was like, yo, I want a collab, I got some hard loops. Shit, I'll take the $1,000 in the collab. But
hey,
I don't know.
I mean, I'll say there's multiple ways.
That's me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go his route. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? That's his opinion. Other people have other opinions. So it's whatever.
I don't agree with that no free beats kind of thing, to be honest. Because I've worked with so many artists, and sometimes we can't even afford beats. Like just the lease. So what I do is I just do the 50-50 thing on DistroKid. Even if it fails, I'm like, yeah, that it's going to get me somewhere. It might get me somewhere, you know. They might have connections. And if I play it right, you know, it might be good.
Agreed. I mean, I also think that what Brick said in the interview, I mean, there was some stuff, though, he said that, I mean, there was like maybe one or two things that were like, okay, like this makes sense. And a lot of it was more of just like, okay, this is more of what this guy is going through, and this is what's worked for him. Like I said, I mean, I said many times, there's a different lane for everybody. And about free beats, shoot, man. I mean, if you're going to put out free beats, you better make those free beats the best promo ever. It better become like, it better profit for you eventually. I mean, if you got stuff to throw away, I mean, man, I'm about recycling, man. I'm vegan, so I'm all about recycling. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's recycle music too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
if you think about the free beats thing, man, you know, like I know it was before, but there's a lot of people came up off these free beats, man. Fucking Cash Money AP, I swear that guy all he did before was post beats on YouTube
so
for free.
I'll tell you
every
something
fucking
about.
day,
So,
man.
so let me tell you something about the free beats thing. So I'm on this new app called Rap Chat. Shout out to Classy Beats. He's He's on the administrative team there. Shout out to the homie. And I've been on this app, Rap Chat, and what Rap Chat is basically this app where you upload beats and people just rap on them on there. It's just like an app people rap on their phone, like those old like singing apps where singers used to sing and shit. Like, and bro, I uploaded 4 or 5 beats on there. These are just old beats that I do not use anymore. Like I just like I'm working on a bunch of new material. I'm cool. Like I'm down to put these 5 free beats out basically. I put them out. Classy Beats hooks it up with the verified, hooks it up, getting me on the front page, and then, dude, thousands of people are rapping on these beats. Like, I got like 3,000 songs per beat, right? Just on this app alone. And this is from like a week or 2 weeks. People are just rapping on the song, liking it, and it's kind of been like a funnel for me. Then I've had 5+ people hit me up for beat leases and exclusives. And I just sold my first exclusive off of Rap Chat and just took it off of Rap Chat. I was like, cool. I sold this free beat that I totally didn't. I was ready to throw in the fucking trash. I was like, might as well throw it on Zap. Somebody was going to rap on it. And somebody liked it enough, was like, yo, I love this beat. Can I get the exclusive? And I wanted to charge him cheap for the exclusive. So he couldn't afford it. So I worked with his budget and just worked out a lease. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, man, it's bread.
I had the same experience with that app. Like,
Man,
I got
I'm
the app
downloading
back
it
when
right
I was
now.
like really trash at making beats, and I put like 3 beats on there, and then 2 of the beats got like 10,000 plays. You know, like 600 people rapping on it. And I feel like if I kept up, like if I kept making beats and putting them on Rap Chat back then, I would be in like a way bigger place right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm putting beats back up on Rap Chat, but I guess like the momentum isn't really there like it was before, but when it first like popped off, it was like a huge moment. And now I'm looking at all the people who are like topping the charts right now on Rap Chat, like White Boy Beats or fucking, you know, Classy's still up there.
Yeah, Classy's up there.
1999.
I've seen with this man White Boy Beats everywhere. There's this other app called Loom. Not too many people know about it. He's on there too, and he's a seller and stuff on that app.
So that's what I'm saying.
It's always about
like I think White Boy Beats knows like what's trending and stuff and what to hop on at the right time.
Damn, DJ Payne be going crazy on that Rap Chat.
Yeah,
I just downloaded it, bro. He be going crazy.
So so that's the thing is I feel like when it comes to the whole free beats or what Bricks said, I feel like Bricks had some gems when it came to being in his position. If you really wanted to get more in depth of what Bricks did, y'all just need to tune into his training or whatever. Anyways, back to the real conversation, just about your network right now. If segue, look at that segue. I appreciated what TB asked that, because it is important that we talk about it. That video was really stirred up the pot for the producer community. It really stirred up the pot. It really got a lot of people heated. Some people said this was the best producer advice I ever heard. Some people said this is trash. It's really cool to like see like, you know, all the different opinions, you know what I'm saying? And just even from beef, you can low-key develop a network through just having beef low-key. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting that you have beef with other producers.
We beefing me.
We beefing? All right, dude. Big beef. Look at us. No,
Pause, bro.
Jesus. All I'm saying is that it's not cool to beef with people, but I don't know. Did you ever see when Kenny Beats and Denzel Curry did Unlocked? They did that whole thing where they went live on IG and they did this whole fake thing and this whole fake beef. Like they had real beef. Everyone thought they had fucking beef, and then it just turned out to be part of the music video for Unlocked. Like, I don't know, man. So somebody said it, and Bando said it in the YouTube chat. He said, you need a strategy, bro. You can't just be shooting blind shots. You cannot be just shooting blind shots. Like, you can't be giving away free stuff You can't be putting out value out there to a network of producers like this one unless there is value to gain back. And you guys give me value from one, just by being here, and two, from just even responding to the questions. Honestly, that's where I get the value from y'all. So I appreciate all of y'all for that in that retrospect. And, you know, I really appreciate that we actually took the time to like go over having this network, because having this network is something that, shoot, I did not expect to get last year, and it did. You know, like Producer Grind came and like into my life, and like it gave me a huge network. Like I got producer homies all over the world now because of y'all. So I really appreciate y'all for really building this network, dope. I really wanted to rename this Discord server Producer Grind Network. You know, like make it like a TV station type shit, but I don't know about all that. So. Shit, man, does anyone else have any last thoughts on the whole networking thing? Anything else that anyone else has got to say, or before we kind of dip out? I really appreciated the conversation. I felt like we covered a lot of good stuff today.
Networking is only half the battle. Make sure your product is good.
There you go. I like that. I like that.
Well, man, I've seen, bro, if you want me to be honest, bro, there's this, it's nothing to do with music, but it's just got to do with networking, bro. There's one guy I seen online, he made like fucking $10 million, bro, just selling these fucking onesie, just like unicorn outfits, bro. And he just marketed the fuck out of them. And bro, it's a fucking onesie, like a unicorn fucking onesie, bro. What the fuck is that shit? Like, you know, and made the bread. And it's not really networking, but it's more marketing too, I guess. You know, he built his network of customers through fucking marketing, and with just something that a niche product that people wanted.
That's just how hustlers work. They got a product, they know how to move it. That's just how
a niche ass product to a fucking onesie, bro. What the fuck is that?
Listen, some hustlers can sell salt to a snail. They can sell
man, you can sell fucking crack to a pastor, bro.
Bro, you cannot discredit anybody's hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm not discrediting it.
Sell it.
Oh my god!
Hey, bro.
All right, guys. Come on. No, you can't discredit people for their work, and like I said, a lot of people move in different ways. So don't be afraid to stay in the lane that you're in, and don't be afraid to just rock that lane. And you know what I'm saying? Keep building that network. Find other people that are in your lane. Find other people that are, you know, doing what you do. If you're a loop maker, hook up with other loop makers. If you're a beat maker, hook up with some more artists. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways you could develop your network, and it all starts kind of from our server. So if you really want to start your producer network and really grow it, make sure you join our Discord server, guys. So yeah, I'm going to end this. If y'all want to join the after party and kick it and cook up all day, y'all already know where we're going to be. So shout out to y'all. Much love. And we're going to end out with some of Meek Lo-Fi. Okay, there we go. Gang.